Hello, Rudy's.
You can, Anne. I will. I'll get Davy to pick you up there in about 10 minutes. Alright, Anne. Bye.
I am back at the office now.
Ah, good lad. We're learning English after all. Well done. Hello, Rudy's.
I'll phone you. You have the phone. Keep it to hand. Okay. Alright. Bye-bye. His job gets harder and harder every week. I work part-time in the local taxi office, as you see from the footage. 99% of the drivers down there are good crack. You can have a good laugh at them. We do an awful lot of slagging. What else can you do to keep the mind active? There's times you start at 5:30 and finish at maybe 4:30 in the morning. But it keeps your mind very active. The clientele that you get into it, you can have a laugh with a lot of them. A lot of them will just wreck your head. Somewhere in Liffey Hall. Right, I need you to be a little bit more precise than that. Like, Liffey Hall's huge. Yeah, it's a housing estate. There's bound to be houses in it. It's amazing how stupid people can be out there. I had one lad ask me, "Oh, how do you get in?" Through the front door, the same as you, basically. "Oh, will you ring me when you're outside?" "Yeah, that's why I asked you for your number." "Oh, I don't know what number house I'm in." "How the hell am I supposed to find you?" That sort of thing. It's amazing how silly people can be. But other than those ones, you have a fantastic time. I really enjoy down there. I'm there 6 years and I do 2 nights a week at the weekend. And those 2 nights, I actually love working there. As you can see from that trip down the town, the very first place I pointed at was the step. That just shows you, that was the local snooker hall. A place where I'd love to go with my kids and my grandkids to play. Can't get in there. That's just one of the inaccessibilities of a wheelchair. Second place I stopped outside to look was the local funeral hall. I was quite happy to go, "Oh, hey," as you lost on the footage. You didn't get me. I'm still here. I ain't going in there. In May 14th, 1966, a great event happened in a village called Nurney. I was born, my mother's birthday, on the 14th of May. I was the best present she ever got. Come 9 years later, I lost my mother to cancer. I lost my father 2 years later, and there was 12 of us in the family. I met my darling wife. She moved to Nurney when she was 8 years of age. We went to school together. I fell in love with her straight away at 8 years of age. I followed her around like a little lapdog. We're now married, have 3 kids, 5 grandkids. I was really enjoying the taxiing. I became self-employed, was managing a taxi office, and then the MS hit. Before the MS hit, at the age of, my daughter is 22 now, so it would have been 23 years ago, I was diagnosed with testicular cancer and had my right testicle removed because of it. And I thought, oh, I'm back healthy again, there's nothing bringing me down. And all of a sudden, they decided to give me the MS. MS is an autoimmune disease. It attacks the nervous system of the body. Doctors don't understand what causes it. There's no cure for it. The type I have is the worst type of all the types of MS, where I get no relief from it. Some of the people suffering MS can actually have an MS attack and your body will recover itself. Some of the people will have an MS attack and it could take ages, but the body will recover itself. I have an attack and whatever I'm left with is permanent. MS attacks the coating on your nerves, called myelin, which is the sheeting which allows the nerves to pass the electrical message from the brain to wherever it's supposed to be in the body through the nerve system. So basically I'm like a electric wire without the semiconductive coating, so it just shorts out and doesn't get to where it's supposed to get to. I actually had 2 sisters had the MS before me. I woke up one morning with a pain in my ankle. literally just a pain in my ankle. And I've had a few motorbike accidents during life, and I've had problems with my ankles. But this pain was different. So I actually had it in my head. I knew exactly what it was. It was a nerve pain, and self-diagnosed. I knew I had the MS then. I literally could not get out of the car that I was taxiing. My wife had to help me in and out. Couldn't climb the stairs, and became very immobile. And within another couple of months, I was actually in a wheelchair, totally immobile. We had to turn our sitting room into a bedroom because I could no longer get up the stairs. So we turned that into a bedroom, come sit room, come visitor's room, come anyone that came in. And we lived like that until I actually got the extension built onto the house. Urinal was no problem. I literally had no problem using the urinal. But unfortunately, we had to use the public facility toilets. If I wanted to use the toilet, I had to go down to either the pub or go across to the Whitewater shopping centre, because we didn't have one here that I could actually physically use. At that time, I could transfer myself from the chair to a toilet. I didn't need to be hoisted. So for nearly 2 years, I was using the public toilets. Just literally just going down to the Whitewater, the pubs, wherever I could go. When I was first diagnosed with it, they decided to give me, this is a doctor's judgment, they decided to give you steroids to build up your system and help your immune system, make you stronger. Steroids are fantastic. Steroids build you up, and they really build you up. You come to a really strong, fantastic, happy place. But you can't stay on steroids permanently. You can only stay on them for a couple of weeks. They literally give you just a course for a couple of weeks. And steroids have the funny thing, when they're leaving your body, you're on a high when you're in there. But when they go, they bring you down to such a deep place, and such a depression, comes over you because of it. And that is not me. I was never like that. But I came to a severe depression in hospital, and was suicidal practically. And I actually sat at home in my sitting room after they let me out with a shotgun across my knee. I had a shotgun, by the way, licensed. Was just to let you know, it was licensed. I sat with the shotgun across my knee and was thinking very seriously of suicide. And instead of pulling the trigger, I pulled the shotgun apart and brought it down to the guard station and handed it in and asked them to take it off me. And the only one that brought me out of that depression was my wife telling me. I told her what I was after doing. She told me, she started crying, she got really upset. She says, I'm the one who got the MS, but I'm not the one suffering it. And that was what brought me around it. She was 100% right. I have a disease, but she's the one suffering every one of the symptoms. I've lost my legs, I've lost my mobility, but she's lost her husband, her partner, her helper around the house, kid's father. She's lost someone to help do anything with the children, help raise the children, help advise the children. She's lost all of that. And she's the strongest woman I know, who was able to just bring me out of that depression and just let me see that no matter what I have, how lucky I am. I'm probably one of the happiest sick people that you'll ever meet.
I live while I'm alive.
My name is Decky Murray.